ladies and gentlemen, how are we? Do we have my audio? We do. Let me get that mic a little bit closer, a little bit too far away. I am the apprentice, and we have a mini to run first. Top 3 spots score. It's Giants and Raiders for 1, Chargers for 2nd, and Packers for 3rd. Chris Couch down to Chris Couch, Chris Couch down to Chris Couch. Milford, Guthrie, Perkins in between. Anything over 3, ladies and gentlemen, good luck. Tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lucky last on the dice. 8, good luck. 8, Chris Couch, Graham Guthrie, Chris Couch. Congratulations to you two. So let me fill that in. Chris, he scored the Giants and the Raiders. Graham, I might as well do the Packers while I'm on that. And the Packers, and Graham has hit the Chargers. Good luck. Alright, let me snip that. I'll get across to the break. I'll do the boring stuff in the background after that. We do have a brand new breakup and something I'm super excited. I am a Prism fanatic. I've always loved Prism. It's always been my favourite set of cards. Everything I collect is normally Prism first. Prism sets of UFC, etc, etc, and so on and so forth. I do have the division breakup. I've liked the division breaks. I'm glad to get it back. They feel quicker. We break quicker. But here we are. This is what we got. And Chris Couch, shout out. It's got your boy, Paddy Mahomes, on the front. What we love to see. So let's break some of that. We got a case. Case hit alive. And we've still got some mosaic standby. Case it alive in that too. I'm pretty sure anyway. Okay, let's get breaking. We might hit the case hit here. We will start with the mosaic. If you are here in chat, come say hello. I know I'm breaking a little bit early on the Sunday. If we fill the other break, we can crack Sunday night too. Plenty of stock that we can rip through tonight. After we just get a little bit of a taste of the Prism on its own, I might run a couple of hybrids with Mosaic and Prism. Jump back to Mosaic, but let's keep these kind of more value breaks coming our way. I do just want to, hang on, I'm just going to clip this in here because that was why I wanted to clip it. That stops that from turning. Give me 1 second. And there we go. That should stop that camera from any subtle movement. The one that I just absolutely smashed. Alright. Box is empty. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Stands are on standby. No pun intended. How is everyone? Sunday, NFL season, combines next week. So excited for that. I tell you what, we're going to have a really nice... look, 2025, fantastic stock for the running backs. And next year, we're going to have some amazing stock for wide receiver. And then, of course, Fernando Mendoza, Ty Simpson, a couple of the quarterbacks out there. Jacoby Myers, Chop Robinson, First Green, Quentin Johnson. Don't mind Quentin Johnson. And then behind that, Matty Stafford for the LA Rams. Mr. Graham, how are you, my friend? Matt Stuff in the notoriety. Who's on that? Scotty. Welcome back, Scotty. I think you had a bit of a break. You were in almost every break before that, too. How are you, Graham? How is your afternoon, my friend? Alright, some nice hits in here, too. We've got our orange. Fred Warner. Al Toon. Rookie. Donovan Jackson. Non-rookie the green, Rich Gannon. Notoriety, Emeka Egbuka in the orange notoriety. That is Tony Perkins. Congratulations, Tony. And behind that, Ashton Genty. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. That's a good little pack, that one. The notoriety Egbuka in the orange. kind of colour matches a little bit. Tony. And hang on. Oh, they came from the mini they did. Graham, Chris Couch. Congratulations, Chris. Yeah, Vegas. Ashton Genty in the base. Get that out your way too. Hang on, just sleeving here. Sorry. Should be doing this on camera. Alright, on the stand. We all love the Ohio State receiver, Emeka Egbuka. They got another one coming out this year in Carnell Tate, and then they've got another one coming out the year after that in Jeremiah Smith. Oh, if you don't watch college, get around it. It's always good. Malik Neighbors. Alright, we got a silver, and it looks like a bang in the side, hopefully. Rookie Rondé Barber. Victor Cruz. Malik Neighbors. Rookie. It is Jaden Higgins for the Houston Texans. Tony Perkins again. Silver. Calvin Ridley. Should be playing in the new team next year, I'd imagine. And it is a bang. It is Kyle Hamilton in the bong. Yeah, super excited for Combine next week. You can see before Ty Simpson's throwing in the draft Combine. Hoping to get that draft stock a little higher. Mendoza's not. He's only... I did read he's only going to throw to the... where'd he come from? Not Washington. They just won the thing. Oh my god, I can't believe they're going blank. They'll come back to me. Danny White. DJ Moore. Frank Gore. Devon Achan. I think we got a true silver, so we'll go to that. Ted McMillan in the rookie. Congratulations to the Carolina Panthers. Graham Guthrie, that's yours. Nice one there. Rookie in the true silver. Good luck. Dylan Gabriel. Can he win that roll back? Who got the Cleveland Browns? Tony Perkins. Probably not the one you want, but you will take it. I cannot believe... Oh, Indy. Dude. For Fernando Mendoza. He's only going to throw to the Indy wide receivers. At one of their camps. Obviously, two coming out of there. Let's see. My memory is Surratt. And who was the other one? Bernard keeps coming on mine, but I think Bernard's Alabama. Anyway, lost me. Good break so far, and we're only at the mosaic. Troy Franklin, that's a Hall of Fame. Brazil games. How good's it next year? We're gonna have probably Australia games cards. Cannot wait. Calvin Ridley, Jared Goff. Troy Franklin, rookie Colston Loveland for the Bears, and then is that an epic performance? Puka Nakua in the green. Congratulations there, Scotty. Scotty, if you're here, are you going to be going to the Rams game next year? I know you are a Rams fan, and 49ers now. I don't think we have. Well, we don't have any token 49ers fan. Anyone follow the 49ers in here? Santana Moss, Jamal Anderson, Marquez Brown, good old Hollywood Jordan Love, Silver non-rook Alvin Kamara, and then to finish it off for this, Tuddy Masters Calvin Johnson for the Detroit Lions. Cannot wait for the NFL again. Feels like it's so far away. Alright, Origins time. Double Prism up at the moment too. Double Prism. Box is empty. Fantastic new product. All right, Tyler Shuck. Congratulations, Mickey. Straight out and just assuming you're on them. You are. Michael Hewish with a Tyler Shuck. We love to see that. Caleb Johnson behind that. That'll go to Pietro. Jamar Chase in the Origins. Jerry Jeudy, George Kittle, and Drake May. Damn, hard to think that just, even though it's base, that Tyler Shuck ain't going to knock anything off. Let's try and do this. 1, 2, 3. Should be able to do it that way. No, because that's a straight red. Don't worry about that. Alright, Ty Felton. Jaden Higgins. Mason Graham. Aaron Jones. Dave Montgomery. And then at the back in the rookie, it is an Isaac Tesla in the red to 299. Congratulations on the Tesla there. That is going to the Lions, Detroit Lions. Graham Guthrie. They're actually a really well-priced team, as they do have our Tesla. Can I go 1, 2? But it's if that other card, that third card isn't a hit, we're going to spoil it anyway. A little bit harder to flip them around. Terry Bradshaw. Matt Judon. Trevor Etienne. We've got Tez Johnson. All right, our white. Good luck. So we've got a white and a blue in the same pack. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Shedeur Sanders in the white. Congratulations to the Cleveland Browns. And I think it's Tony Perkins. We love, they follow that up with a Jalen Milroe to 199. Number 4 of 199. Two very, very, very nice cards. Boy. Oh, actually, they are normal. Oh. Little fella yelling at the door. I reckon he's about to run in. Yep. Mum to the rescue. You can hear in the background. Champion of a mother. She is, realistically. And that is so nice. Shedeur, Shedeur, Shedeur. Congratulations, Tony. That Milroe. Is Chris Couch on her? So yeah, you are. Congratulations. Tell you what, Chris. I done a bit of a nerd out here, but I done a very, very early draft. One where I'm tanking. I'm going real 2027 rookies. And I did just grab a little bit of Jalen Milroe. I know they just won the Super Bowl, and you can't cut you can't cut a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Right? It's just, you can't do it. But I need to get the thicker toppies, I will. But Jalen Milroe, I'd love to see get an opportunity. What a pack that was. Come say hello to me after you open the after you've watched the stream too, hitters. Let me know what you think. Nico Collins, Cooper Kupp, Quinn Ewers, Alec Ayomana, Tyler Warren, and then another Shedeur in the startups. God, this has been good so far. I love Origins. Always it's a trickier break to fill because it is more expensive. So, because their standard stuff just comes with a higher price tag. Not like the blasters that we're delivering next. And that was a really nice Travion Henderson. Pats, I think that was Chris Couch, was it? But yeah, Chris Couch, what I know. RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Jaden Daniels in the OG Gridiron and a Riley Moss. Last pack, ladies and gentlemen. Last pack. Like I said, we do have another break up now. Prism, some big hitters in those boxes. Trey Harris at the front. Is that? I think that's just another base. Yep. So, nice. Only 3 probably straight rookies in here. Bland, Bigsby, Puka Nakua, Trey Harris, Cam Ward. We always love a Cam. And the startups is Mason Taylor behind that. Congratulations. What a break that was. Some big hits in the background and some nice generic hits along the way as well. I've been the apprentice. You've been amazing. Do not forget, on the website right now, as we speak, we have Double Prism up for grabs. Get on, check it out, get in. Again, I've been the apprentice. You've been amazing. Have a lovely night.